Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adila Nazirah binti Muhammad Azhar, and today I want to present about the assignment, which the topic is explore social engineering techniques in the cybersecurity subject. Okay, first of all, I will be explain about the part of the objective in this assignment. Okay, first is explore a social engineering techniques which are you will be know about the attacks that you will use it on the cybersecurity. Part two is create a cybersecurity awareness poster to make a user avoid from the victim situation. Part three is demonstrate the hacking methods in virtual machine environment. And the lastly is part four publish the video present in social media. So for the introduction, I will be giving some examples of social engineering attacks that are many other attacks that you'll be using. Okay, firstly is baiting. Second is shoulder surfing. Third is pre-testing. Fourth is phishing, cyber phishing, and wallet attacks. Next is carrier and ransomware, and the lastly is targeting attack. Okay, first is part one to explore three attacks which are baiting, shoulder surfing, and also pre-testing attacks. Okay, the National Support Center for System Security and Information Assurance hosts a social engineering interactive activity. So, if you want to know about the attacks, you will click on here on this link, and you will be see the homepage for the social engineering attacks activity. So I will be click the next button. Okay, so you will see the introduction, baiting, shoulder surfing, retesting, phishing, super phishing or walling, scammer or ransomware, targeting, dumpster diving, and many other attacks in cybersecurity. So I will be introduced about the social engineering. Okay, social engineering is a broad range of malicious activities accomplished through physiological manipulation of people into performing actions or debugging confidential information. Social engineering, sometimes called human hacking, is a broad category of different types of attacks. Okay, for the first step is for the question to get the answer for these attacks are: what is baiting? And did you click on the USB drive and what happened to the victim system? So firstly, I will be click the baiting button to get the more information about the baiting. So baiting is using a false promise to get a victim's interest to lure them into a trap that steals their personal information or infects their systems with malware. So it means the baiting involves leaving a piece of portable storage media such as a CD, laptop, or USB stored in an open location to tempt a victim into seeing what's on it. Okay, so I will be click the USB to pick up, and you can see the user cannot be use the USB drive to transfer or to look the data that they will be saving. Okay, if the victim get bad, their system is gonna to be hacked or compromised by malware. So the attacker will be having data from the USB drive that the attack or the victim will be pick up before this. Okay, the next question is: what is shoulder surfing, and what device was used to perform the shoulder surfing, and what information was gained in the shoulder surfing? So I will be click on the shoulder surfing buttons, and the shoulder surfing means is looking over someone's shoulder while they are using a computer and visually capturing logins or passwords or other sensitive information. It means it is a criminal practice where tips steal your personal data by spying over your shoulder as you use a laptop, ATM, public bank, or other electronic device to public. So the attackers will be easy to attack the system or computer by using a shoulder user. So the examples is here. I will pick the phone and the attackers will be quiet suddenly capture the login and password for the user's computer without the user knowing. Okay, the next is what is pretexting and what type of information did the cyber criminal request and would you fall victim here? So I will go to the pretexting button and then I will be introduce the meaning of pretexting. Pretexting is when an attacker establishes trust with their victim by impersonating persons who have a right to know authority and ask questions that appear to be required to confirm the victim's identity, but through which they gather important personal data. So it means it is a type of social engineering attack that involves a situation or pretext created by an attacker in order to dare a victim into a vulnerable situation and trick them into giving private information, specifically information that the victim would typically not give outside the context of the pretext. So, the example is I will be click the phone to answer the um, pretexting or the victim's answer. Hello. Okay, the user uh, answer the question and the victim will be answer. We notice some unusual activity on your account and please verify your name, title, office and employee badge number. It means the attacker want the user give the information which the name, title and office or the other knowledge to the attackers to attack it to easily attack the system of the user. So the user will be give the name, J. Smith, and the director of the some department that the user will be working in, and the ID for the system. Okay. Next, we go to the step 2 is explore phishing or spear phishing and wallet. Okay. Phishing is designed to get victims to click on links to malicious websites, open attachments that contain malware or reveal sensitive information. Okay, I will be use the social engineering interactive to get the answer for phishing as pair phishing or wallet. Okay, so the question is in the phishing example, what is the uh, play the attacker uses to trick the victim to visit the trap website and what is the trap website used to do for the phishing. Okay, so I will be go to the phishing button and I will be explain about the phishing. Okay, phishing is designed to get victims to click on links to malicious websites, open attachments that contain malware or reveal sensitive information. It means phishing the attacker may be steal or borrow the information for the other user to get the more details about the uh, some situation that the attacker want to hack it. Okay, so it means the example that I will be asked the question just before by change a little bit the address or send fake notice to do something. Example, changing account facebook.com to another account facebook.com and win the iPhone notice and you must click the link to draw your prize and so on. So the example for the activity is here. The company will be giving the some email from the trusted bank and they will be one the company receive notice that you have recently attempted to withdraw the following amount from your account while in another country. And please visit our website via the link below to verify your personal information. So the user going to the link below to continue give the trusted information to the attackers. So you will see it. I click the link. The user give the username and password for the bank, and the victim will be easy to phishing information from the department using a link. Okay, the next question is, what is the difference between phishing and spear phishing or wallet? So I will go to the spear phishing or wallet button or section. Okay, the meaning of spear phishing is more targeted version of the phishing, in which an attacker chooses specific individuals or enterprises and then customizes their phishing attack to their victims to make it less conspicuous. Walling means is when the specific target is a high-profile employee such as a CEO or CFO. It means it will be go occur from the um, big company to get the many more information about the big company to publish the attacker group. So it means I will be conclude. Spam phishing is also a specific and targeted attack on one or a select number of victims, while regular phishing attempts to scam masses of people in spear phishing. Scammers often use a social engineering and spoof emails to target specific individuals in an organization. It will be see in the examples. Um, the company of which is the user Richard Bronson um, sent an email to the person that did the Richard know about the background, and when I click the button, okay, the Richard will be give the rotate account messages to the user or to the hacker, so the hacker will be phishing to the information from the Richard. Okay, okay, next is the step 3 is explore scareware and ransomware attack. Okay, let me introduce the scareware and ransomware. Okay, scareware and ransomware. Scareware is when victims are deceived to think their system is infected with malware and receive false alarms, prompting them to install software that is not needed or is itself malware. Ransomware meaning is when victims are prevented from accessing their system or personal files until they make a ransom payment in order to regain access. It means um, the company will be use a computer um, to get the data. So when the user give the data to the victims, the computer has been blocked by the attackers. So the following information that have on the example of the user computer is Facebook login, credit card details, and also email account login. Okay. The first question is, what data does the attacker claim to have in the example, and would you fall for this deception? Okay, first I will click the call button to continue. Okay, so the user want to uh, the attack give the file back to her or to them to continue the work. So when the attacker will block the system, the user cannot be use open the data from until the attacker will be accept or will be give back the file to the users. Okay, for the answer the question before before that is personal data, login and password, and some of serious or important data. I'm not for that, but I have a friend who been in this situation. Okay, so it means when the user want to the data, the user must follow the instruction and the rules for the attackers want uh, to the what the attacker want to give the system attacker will be efficiently. So what is the attacker requesting the victim to do get the data back? So the answer is the attacker want a lot of money because if the attacker have a money, so the job will be going fastest and efficient without any problems. Okay, and then lastly is delegating attack. Okay, delegating attack means when an attacker who lacks the proper authorization follows a victim with authorized credentials through a door or other secure boarding access point into a restricted area. Okay, it means sometimes referred to as piggybacking is a physical security breach in which un, an unauthorized person follows an authorized individual to enter a secure premise. Integrity provides a simple social engineering based way around enemy security mechanisms one would think of a secure. So, for this example, you want to pacific, okay, and the attackers will be go to the user's computer to attack the other system that around the attacker's environment. Okay, next is the last question for the part one is give three ways to prevent a social engineering attacks. Okay, the ways have the three. Okay, for the first way, delete any request for personal information or passwords. Nobody should be contacting you for your personal information via email constantly. If you get asked for it, it is a scam messages. Second is secure your devices, install, maintain, and update regularly your antivirus software, firewalls, and email filters. Set your automatic updates on if you can, and only access secure websites and consider the VPN that is virtual private network. And then lastly, you set your spam filters to hide. Your email software has spam filters, so check your settings and set them to hide to avoid risky messages flooding into your inbox. Just remember to check them periodically as it, as it is possible. Legitimate messages could be trapped there from time to time. Okay, that's all. Thank you.